Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. For the people of Bonny in Rivers State, the annual Bonny Boat Regatta has become a very discernible mark of cultural identity, leisure and sports entertainment. Well, joining us now to have a conversation on the significance of this event to the people of Bonny, what other side attractions there may be for this year, and whether or not anything has been planned to expand the scope of the regatta to attract global attention, is Tonye Ibiama, Chief Executive Officer of Grafton Entertainment and organizer of the annual Bonny Boat Regatta. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on the morning show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So can you take us through the history and significance of the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta and what inspired its inception?
Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta started in 2023 by consultations with the king, by myself, and asking him and telling him the fact that we needed to showcase what we have as a unique culture coming from the maritime history of Bonny. The boats you see there, the boats when used for war in those days, they are called the omwaro in our language. It means they are boats, they can be decorated. When they're decorated, they are called the alaliaru. And in this case, we are decorating them to be the alaliaru. Alaliaru are boats used for like celebrations, for making a king, making a chief and all that. But in those days, these boats were also used for wars during the time. And they are unique in the sense that they have specific amounts of persons that get on the boats to paddle these boats in unique and synchronizing ways. So what I did was to try to create a sport from it into a competition. In Bonny Kingdom, we have 34 houses, basically chieftaincy houses. So it's bringing these chieftaincy houses to come together and participate and compete for a prize. Basically, in that way, showcasing our culture to the world, our unique culture to the world. The drumming during the boat regatta, the kind of music we play during the boat regatta, the music we sing and all that are all parts of our heritage, parts of our history, parts of our culture, basically. So showcasing that and turning it into a tourist attraction, which is actually being commended right now. So that's basically the history. Started 2023 after consultations with the king and making it a competition. And then 2024, we had a second one. And 2025, this year, 26th of December, we're having the third edition of the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta.
All right, Mr. Ibiama, thank you very much. But then talk to us more on how the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta has evolved since its start in 2023, as you mentioned. And what changes or improvements have you seen over the years since it started?
Oh, it's evolved because the attraction for the people is more now. From the first one to the second one, the audience we had was double on the second one after the first one was done. And this year, the interest we've had so far is a lot as well. We've actually also gotten a commendation or an endorsement from the Ministry of Tourism through the National Arts Council, and we're actually going to have their presence in this particular edition as well. So that for us is huge, trying to make it a national event, and not just a national event, making it a global event, basically. They're commending and endorsing it and coming down to be part of it and see how we do it, it's fine. And the fact that we are also going to be having major tracks being drawn on the water this time around for the competition to take place, that's like a new innovation for us. So you can see it's been urbanized as well too, from it being cultural and historical. Now we're getting it into a competition, a sports competition for the people. So for me, that's a big evolution for us, and it's happening all in Bonny Kingdom and Bonny Island on the 26th of December 2025. So I expect the world to turn up. Bonny has road now. We have the Bonny Road now. Before it used to be just by water, but now that road is working now. Thanks to the federal government for that. And we hope that more people will turn out and come and see what we are showcasing in Bonny as a kingdom and as a people.
So what impact has the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta had on the community, and how has it contributed to the preservation of Ibonyi culture?
Oh, first of all, it has a lot of economic impact, basically, because we have a lot of vendors that benefit from what happens during the competition. We have a lot of people booking in hotels and people just coming to have fun in Bonny. That for me, it's a good economic importance. And in terms of preservation, this now makes most of our chieftaincy houses go and get their boats now. Because what happens is, these boats we're talking about, they are being owned by every chieftaincy house in Bonny needs to own a boat. So now with these boats being used regularly for competitions, every chieftaincy house is looking forward to getting involved in this competition and being part of what is happening in this competition. And that for me, it's community building and unity and all that. That's one of the impacts. One of for me, the biggest impact, because it brings people together, it brings peace and unity together within the communities, within the houses. Basically, we all coming together, sharing our boats and making sure they take part. So with all of these impacts and more coming as well too in the future as things evolve, I believe that it's something that has come to stay. And by the grace of God, we will have more and more support from people. Thanks to the people that are coming in to support us this time around to make it happen. People like Renaissance and NLNG and the local government as well too has endorsed it as well too, and they are supporting this event.
All right, that's very good. But then also, the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta features a unique house system, which you alluded to. Can you explain how this system works and its importance to the event, the 34 or is it 36 unique houses that you mentioned? Does that mean that there will be 34, 36 boats unique to each of the housing system in Bonny Kingdom?
Yeah, there are 34 chieftaincy houses 34. In Bonny Kingdom. So what happens is every single human from Bonny belongs to one of these houses, basically. And these houses are being led by the chiefs. Where they're not chiefs, they're chairman of the houses, basically. So each of these houses, they are entitled to their house, which is called like an opuwari, the house system where they convey their meetings. They have other things that make up the house. And then this boat is a significant part of each of the house. So what we have done is we've called for entry. So the houses that have their boats that are taking part this year are 12 houses, basically. They have actually registered for the competition. It's free registration, basically. They've registered for the competition, but we have 12 houses basically coming out on the 26th of December for this competition. And basically, they will take part in the race competition and also the synchronizing part of the competition during the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta. So these houses are a unique thing for us in Bonny. Like I said, every single person, whenever you call your name and your surname belongs to one part of the house. Or either it could be Allison, it could be Purple, it could be Ibiama, it could be Brown and all that. So this is basically how the Bonny system works, basically.
So what are your expectations for the 2025 Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta, and what can attendees look forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to more attendees compared to what we had the last time, because the DMs and the competition and the talks about it basically has been very, very high, both on social media and in real life when people hear and talk about the boat regatta. So there are more people, and I'm also expecting the new dignitaries that we'll be having to come and see, especially from the federal government's presence in there. I want them to come and see what we are doing as a people, and I expect them to do more when they see what we are doing from Bonny in terms of trying to preserve heritage and also promote cultural tourism within Nigeria itself. And we want support from them to basically take us also to support the event of what we're doing and export it out of Nigeria, because we believe strongly that the Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta is a very, very strong, unique cultural heritage sports. Talk about sports is actually a cultural sports. And this cultural sports need to be supported. We're doing our own bit, and we need more support to take it to the next level.
All right, before we let you go, Mr. Ibiama, you said that this will happen on the 26th, Boxing Day of this month, which is next Friday, I believe. How does the boat regatta...
Yes, Friday.
Yes, Friday. How does it key into the cultural consciousness that is pervasive in the entire country at this period, at the moment? It is Dirty December in Lagos and a few other states. It is Vibing December in Ibadan. It is Onward December in some parts of the East. Does this, key into this new consciousness that people are investing in matters of culture, creative arts, entertainment? How does it fit into the whole thing? You mentioned the fact that you had an endorsement from the Federal Ministry of Culture. Is this part of the larger picture that ministry has in store for the new December consciousness?
Yes, exactly what you just said. Exactly, we're having talks with them as well too. They are looking at making it a diary event for Nigeria, basically, and that's the direction we want to go. But if you come down to Rivers State, this is one of the expected and events people are looking forward to be part of, basically, in Rivers State. If you will call events that people want to come and see and are seeing at the moment, Bonny Kingdom Boat Regatta is one of them. It's very, very exciting, and we may not have a River State name as you have 30 December in Lagos at the moment for an other place, but I know for sure that this is one of a big part of the celebrations that we are looking forward to. People in Rivers are looking forward to come and see. And I expect and I invite everyone to come out to Bonny Kingdom, Bonny Island on the 26th of December to come and enjoy themselves. It's not just about the regatta alone. It's about Bonny as a people. We are peaceful, we are welcoming. Our food, our masquerades, and everything we do is very, very unique and interesting. So we're expecting people to come in and enjoy themselves in Bonny Kingdom. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure participants and attendees will also be concerned about security measures that have been put in place to ensure their safety, during this regatta. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Oh, yeah. We're working with the local government and the security agencies all around Bonny Kingdom, both on the waterways and also on the road as well to Bonny and within Bonny itself. So security is guaranteed, basically. Very, very guaranteed. I can assure you of that it's going to be a peaceful and enjoyable time, because we've had so many meetings with the security agencies within the kingdom itself, also led by the local government chairman as well too. So we are hoping and we know that, everything is going to go well. We've had it twice now, and it's been very, very peaceful. We expect that. We even know that even this year there's more expectations, so we're actually preparing more for it as well. So people are assured to come in and go back on the same day. It actually starts by 11 a.m. in the morning, and then if you come into Bonny on that day, you can still want to go back. But I don't see any reason why you want to go back after 11 a.m. or after the event, because Bonny, it's bubbling all through. So I'm sure that if you come in by 11 a.m., you don't want to go back that same day. You go back the next day if you want to go back, because you enjoy yourself all through the night.
Fantastic. So on that note, Mr. Tonye Ibiama, we want to thank you for joining us on the morning show today. And of course, I'm sure that many Nigerians will be looking forward to the Bonny Boat Regatta on the 26th. Thanks for joining us.